Hi, this is Trepacer. Welcome to Trepacer's Saturday Reviews. As promised in my vlog, I went to see Concussion. This is my ticket stub. I don't know if you can, sorry about the glare, you can't see it because of the TV glare, but this is the ticket stub for Concussion. Ever since I saw the trailer, I wanted to see this. Of course, this is about, relate to football, big fan of football. And this story, stars Will Smith as Dr. Bennett Omala, an African immigrant who's a forensic neuropathologist, excuse me, who basically autopsies dead bodies, and basically he discovered a new form of new disease, I guess called CTE, which is a football-related brain injury. Okay, and he basically discovered it by examining the late great Mike Webster, who was a football player for the Pittsburgh Steelers, center on a lot of their Super Bowl teams, and he was basically struggling in life later in life after he retired from football with dizziness and being homeless and just having acting out of sorts and being in pain. And upon his death, this doctor did an autopsy and he discovered an abnormality in his brain, and he actually did more digging into it, and he discovered this thing that they call CTI, football, repeated head trauma causes this condition, and he wanted it basically to bring this notice, and of course the NFL, basically trying to stop him in this movie. That's the basic gist of this movie, and it's actually a really good story. Will Smith plays the title character. He's an African immigrant who loves, he loved, coming to this country and studying and stuff, and of course you have also in this movie you have Alec Baldwin. He plays Dr. Julian Bales, who's like a former team doctor of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Then you have Albert Brooks, who plays Dr. Cyril Wett, who's like Will Smith's character's boss. Okay, and then you have David Morse, who plays Mike Webster, and then of course you have Hill Hopper in this. He plays Christopher Jones. He's like a NFL lawyer. Then you have Richard Jones, Andre Waters. You got the man from the guy, I can't remember pronounce his name. I'll never gonna pronounce it. But the guy from Lost, Mr. Echo from Lost, who plays Dave Duras, another ex-football player. And basically, like to say, this story is a hit of this doctor, trying to bring his findings to light, and of course, the NFL's, everybody else just, trying to stop him from making his findings. Like you said, if you've seen the trailer, basically what Albert Brooks' character says, that, you're taking on the NFL by releasing these findings, and of course they're going to try to discredit you because, NFL is big business, and they don't want that, stopped. Okay, and this is that story. And first of all, I thought Will Smith did a great job. Of course, he's playing an African character, so of course he has to put on an accent. I thought he did a decent job with the accent and stuff. And then you also have, I forgot her name, what's her name, Guga Mabath Ra, who plays his future wife in this movie, Prima. And I thought she was good as well. But I thought Albert Brooks was exceptionally good. Him and Alec Baldwin, I thought they did great work as co-stars in this movie. And I thought this story, had to be told, because it's a real thing and it's an ongoing thing that's happening now. And NFL was kind of slow to acknowledge it publicly. And I thought this movie was really interesting, and it kept me riveted into it. And it goes through the steps of showing him finding this disease and trying to alert basically the NFL and tell them, and how the NFL was basically trying to not listen to it. And I thought they did a good job on getting these points out. And I thought the movie was a really good movie, and I really enjoyed it, and I definitely would highly recommend it. Okay, so I definitely recommend it. Like I said, I saw the trailer at first, and like I said, I'm a big football fan, but this movie really opens your eyes to what NFL players or football players in general put themselves through. And this is an important discovery, and I'm glad they made a movie about it, because this is a very important topic that desperately needs to be discussed. And let everybody have the information so they can make informed adjustment to this, whether they want to let their kids play football, parents, whether they want to let their kids play football or not, or if the guys that want to play football, make sure they know all the risks going into it. I think this is, that's why I think this is a very important movie, and the fact that it really happened, I think it was a good thing. And I thought the performances was great in this movie, really good in this movie, and I thought the movie was good as well. And like I said, it kept me interested and kept me riveted into it, and I definitely highly recommend it. And like I said, a special notice, I think, again, to David Morse, who plays Mike Webster, and he just broke your heart watching him, basically fall apart. in this movie. It's just really, he gives a really good performance, and definitely, I definitely highly recommend it. Again, it's a good cast. Like I said, Alec Baldwin, Albert Brooks in this, and I definitely would recommend it. Anyway, let me know what you think of Concussion. If you've seen it, what do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below, and I'm gonna give it and I didn't give it a rating. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because it kept me interested and kept me riveted, and I think it is a really good movie. So I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Okay, so anyway, again, let me know what you think of this movie. If you've seen it, what do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. And if you like this review, please hit the subscribe button down below. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.